Hi, my loves. Welcome back to yet another episode of Light Up Moments. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you for coming through. Thank you for stopping by. If you've been here, if this is not your first time, if you're just someone who's already a part of us, welcome back, my girl. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So, today I'm going to share somewhat what I like to think of as an unpopular opinion. And I learned this through my own personal experience, not once, not twice, but it's something that has been kind of reoccurring. And I felt the need to talk about it. Okay. So, how about if I told you that actions do not always speak louder than words? Actions do not always speak louder than words. All right, I'm going to let that sit in for a bit. But when I say actions do not always speak louder than words, you see, we have lived in a life, or we have lived a life where we have been taught subconsciously to look at what people do instead of listening or hearing what they say. We have been taught to listen, look at what people do, to look at their actions, to read people's actions instead of listening to them or doing both. Hence, the phrase actions speak louder than words. So what that means is that if someone is saying the totally wrong things or absolutely hurtful things or things that are demeaning or just the very wrong things, but their actions are positive, their actions are kind, their actions are thoughtful, you should listen or read their actions rather than to listen to their words. But you see, that's not entirely true because I have come to know and I've come to experience that when people tell you exactly who they are through their words, believe them. And actions, I have come to think of actions as something that can be acted out, for lack of a better word, something that people can put up a show about. But your words, no matter how hard you try to cover up your words, to rehearse your words, there would come a point where out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth would speak. People can rehearse their actions. People can rehearse how they want to treat you. People can premeditate on how they feel like they have to be kind to you, they have to be caring towards you, they have to be loving towards you. But what people cannot always rehearse is the words that they speak to you. And it's through the words that people speak to you or how they speak to you that I feel like you can totally and absolutely tell their intentions or their motives towards you. And so let us not isolate, because we have lived in a world where we have been taught to isolate people's actions from their words. But I feel strongly and I think that the right way to go about this would be to put some level of, to bridge that gap between what people say and what people do. Let's not put what people say here and what people do here. Let's put the two side by side. If what you're saying is not consistent with your actions towards me, that means there's something wrong somewhere. It means you are either lying to me through your words, or the actions that seem to be kind, that seem to be thoughtful, that seem to be loving have been rehearsed. And so actions do not always speak louder than words. People speak out of the abundance of their heart. Pay attention to the words that people speak to you, be it family, be it friends, be it your partner, whatever, whoever it is. Pay attention to what they say to you. Pay attention to how they say it. Listen to them. Do not always be dismissive of what people say because, oh, their actions made up for it. Their actions were right. And that is how some people totally miss out the cues on domestic abuse or in whatever type of abuse that can be, because people would say the wrong things, so they will start saying the wrong things, so they'll be abusive verbally, but then their actions would kind of make up for it. So you feel like, oh, he insulted me or he demeaned me or he did this, but he made up for it through his actions, buying you a gift, being sacrificial on one thing or whatever. And so you get to a point where you are confused. My advice here today is that if the words is not matching the actions, or if the words are not consistent with the actions, or if the actions aren't consistent with the words, there is something wrong somewhere. And so actions do not always speak louder than words. In fact, like I said, when people tell you verbally through their words who they are, believe them. If someone tells you that I have disappointed so many people, believe them. If someone says, whether they are aware or not, that they're saying that I have been cheating on so many people, believe them. If someone says that I am, I don't deserve you, I am not worthy of you, believe them, because they know what they are saying. No matter what their actions say, believe what the words they're speaking to you. And like I said, if there is no consistency between the words and the actions, there is an underlying problem. Thank you for sticking and staying with me today. Once again, my book Being Phenomenal is out. I'm going to put the link in the description box, or you can go on my website, rubiesworth.com, and you can find a copy, buy a copy for a friend, and I'll see you all here next week. Bye.